friends, welcome back everyone, welcome back to the final series of the night of Group D. As a reminder, we have another match also ongoing at the same time. We have Ryung versus Cyril over on the main stream, but we are here with our own ZvT. As spawning in the top right hand corner of Frostline, we have the Polish Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Team Liquid, going for a 15-15. It is Elazer. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Terran player from the land of Italy, representing Streamer Zone. It is BabyMarine. We've made it. We made it here to the final series. If you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will take the series. As a heads up, the series was delayed by a couple of minutes here because our players, they went down to the bar, they got some drinks, they got some chelas, papi, and we are good to go for the final series of the night and for a longer night to come, I'm sure. Oh boy, as again, the group stage has been a long one. There's been some ups, there's been some downs. We've had some tech issues, for the most part, they have since been resolved, and now we can focus on our matches and then head into day 3. The playoffs. The playoffs are going to be tomorrow, of course. We have yet to determine the seeding for the playoffs, as we still have our top 2 players competing for that slot, and there's a little bit less weight here on these 2 players' shoulders, as neither Elazer or BabyMarine will make it into that playoff bracket, but they're still here to duke it out nonetheless. As we do have our 15-15 out of Elazer. Settling in, going for a delayed gas geyser. Again, that's the purpose of this build, is for a faster hatchery, a faster spawning pool, and later gases. So gas is going to be late for Elazer. Now, because the gases are so late for Elazer with this build, usually this means no link speed. It means you skip out on link speed and you go into a roach base opener instead. I'm curious if he will go for that specific style or if he goes something a little bit different instead. We'll see. We'll see how greedy Elazer wants to be. As for now, we are settling in. BabyMarine just going for his own rack expand. Economic standard opener here out of BabyMarine. So far, so good. Reaper moves out. Third hatchery is on the way for Elazer. Still no gases. Still no gases from the Blue Zerg. Again, cutting a lot of corners. Reaper dips in. Means they're keeping up, and the Reaper is going to be forced back. Reaper is forced out of the main. And we casted BabyMarine against Cyril earlier today, and we saw him go for the same build every time. Yep, 3cc. 3cc into Starport, into Banshee. We saw that every game against Cyril, and we might see that here as well. Now, this is a more economic build, so because of that, it does feel like Elazer should be able to get away with this greed. Should be able to just drone up quite freely here, get his natural saturated, now get into his gases, working towards his tech. Ooh, nice snipe, though. BabyMarine, he does get the creep tumor. Tumor goes down. Nice pickoff. Does get the tumor. Rotating over. Headed for the natural. Roach horns on the way. As we did mention, I mean, at least we do scout this. At least BabyMarine is aware. But again, 15-15s usually mean you skip link speed and go straight into roach production. So far, so good for Elazer. Is going to be settling in. And BabyMarine just doesn't really have too much to really punish this, or to try to punish this. Yeah, some Hellions, sure, but not that many. Is moving out. Is moving out as we speak. With his Hellion Banshee. Third base is done. Hellions, they come into the dive. The wall is not done. And the wall barely nods. Does get into the mineral line. So far, so good. Drones are lining up. And that's going to be 6 workers going down. Only 6 so far, but now we get 7. Can he get 8? Can he get 9? Oh! Oh, he's so close. Oh my god. As we have the spore trick here from Elazer. Another spore as well. More Hellions rallying in. Elazer still only has purely drones, nothing else. No roaches, no links to defend. You can see how greedy Elazer's been. He's being punished. That's going to be 14 drone kills. Oh my god, 16! 17, the entire mineral line goes down. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, insane, brutal damage here. And again, Elazer is still only droning. He refuses to make anything else. I will not make a roach. I will not make a ling. Only drone. Now, this is something that only Elazer gets away with. Like, he does something very similar in ZvP. If you've been watching Elazer against Protoss, you would know it is standard to see Elazer lose 17 drones and still be ahead and win the game. Like, it's very, very common. Very common. How do you play like Elazer? Make sure you lose the mineral line. Likewise, Elazer, he will lose the mineral line, and he still is up in workers. I mean, just because of just the sheer amount of drones he's been making. But he can't lose too much. As more boys being pulled, that's going to be another 5 drones falling. 6 workers, even 7 workers. Oh my god, I'm afraid to look. In total, 24 drones have fallen. Oh my, to 4 Hellions. The value, the efficiency. So far, so good. Very nice trades here by BabyMarine. But again, he's up against Elazer. And Elazer, he likes losing drones. That's the problem. he likes it, Bobby. He likes it. He wants you to kill his mineral lines. Because he just keeps making more drones. He's crazy. That's the Elazer way. You don't want to be a worker for Elazer. Let me tell you, you don't want to. he does not value you, not at all. Oh no, you're just a number to be replaced. As BabyMarine, he does dip in between the bases, heads for the natural, getting even more drones. It's gonna be 2 more workers. Getting a queen as well, not bad. And again, look at the drone count, by the way. 70 drones here for Elazer. He's back up to 70. He's still making more, by the way. He's getting up to 77. 77 drones. Rushing into a hive as well. Like, again, this greed is crazy. And BabyMarine, he needs to soon move out. He did a good job with the Hellion harass, but he needs to move out with his 7-minute push. This. With 1-1, with Marines, with tanks. If he doesn't, then Elazer's going to get out of hand and get out of control. Oh boy. As I'm quite concerned for BabyMarine. They nibble away at the base. Elazer getting into a +1 range, going to Roach Ravager. I'm curious what is going to be done with the hive, whether it's just for Adrenal or to rush into Ultras. I would assume just Adrenal and Vipers. As BabyMarine is moving out with his double drop, keeping his tanks back at home. Again, Elazer doesn't really have much of an army. Expansion is denied. Nice pickup. No link speed either. And again, if BabyMarine had moved out with his entire army, I think he could have actually killed his opponent. I think there's potential here to just kill Elazer if he had everything to work with. But now forced to be picked up. Elazer holds. Deflects the drop. Expanding towards the south. He's expanding elsewhere. BabyMarine now moving through the center. Pushing right down mid. Army is spotted. Elazer clogging up his own Ravagers. This could be delayed. BabyMarine going to be stepping in. Files they do not quite connect. Nice little stepping here by the Terran. Diving on the Ravagers. Tanks go down. Tanks they are filed. Massive pickups. Link Bane building up. Ultra Caverns on the way. Nice snap for the Roach Warren. Elazer working towards the Ultras. Heading here out of BabyMarine. Banshees, they hit the Southern Expansion. They kill the 4th. Nice pickup. 4th base goes down. And Elazer, he's barely holding on, but again, he's down to a 3-base economy. He can't really afford Ultras. I mean, 3 Ultras are on the way, but they're not that well upgraded. And BabyMarine, he just keeps pushing. And this is the correct thing to do. Just keep pushing. Just keep on going. BabyMarine, he should know that he's ahead. He should know that Elazer, he's limping along. He's barely holding on at this point. And you have to go for the kill here and now. BabyMarine pushing in between the bases. Gets a couple of workers. Tanks are exposed. Oh. Yeah, tanks are going to go down. The Bio Army out of position. That's going to be 3 tank kills. Ultras, they collapse on the army as well. Oh my god, massive swipes. Power bombs going off and Elazer holds. Elazer, he defends. Forcing back the drops. And Elazer, he's massing up more Ultras. Cannons plating almost done. Adrenal as well. Elazer, he's catching up. He's slowly recovering. They do shut down one of the ultras. The ultras does fall. Pushing on the right hand side. For the fourth. Once again denying the expansion. At the same time, he does sneak up here on the northern fourth as well. They're going for both bases. And he gets one. One hatchery goes down. Elazer doesn't really have the supply to defend both locations at once. What's that hatchery? I'm concerned though about the ghost count. How many ghosts do we have? Oh, 0. 2 ghosts are on the way. But that's going to be a lot of ultras. Elazer is diving in. Shows up lightning clouds. It covers 2 of the tanks. Just the 2. Miles, they do connect. Getting another tank. Ultras are falling. BabyMarine, he trades relatively well here. We'll lose all the tanks. Minecraft's moving out on the right hand side. Elazer holding on. Getting his 4th base up and running. Pulling back his ultras, getting into ultra speed. Again, BabyMarine, he still maintains that army supply lead. He's just gonna keep going. No anti-air. Liv denies mining at the 4th. 5th base under fire. Liberators at the natural as well. We do see Elazer trying to engage, coming to the freedom zones. The freedom is here. Shots going up. Takes down an ultra. Miles, they take down the liberators, just barely. Liberators go down. Decent trades here from BabyMarine. Takes down another ultra. And again, Elazer, you just can't afford these losses, can't afford these trades. Initially was being greedy and initially trying to get away with it, but last, BabyMarine, he did a good enough job. Did well here, punishing that greed. Sending it in. Oh, the lightning clouds. The Bowser didn't quite connect, and Elazer, he's just running out of steam. He's running out of Ravagers. Okay, the Ravagers are on the run. Barely any Ling Bane left over. Elazer, he has saturation, but he's about to lose it. As there's no saving the space, there's no saving this expansion. GG gets called, and BabyMarine takes game number 1. Whew. GG. Very nicely done. Again, Elazer just being so greedy early on, getting up to, losing 24 drones at the start of the game. It was insane how many workers he lost to the Hellion Harass alongside Liberators as well. Hellion alongside Banshee. And with that, GG, well played. BabyMarine, he was able to maintain himself. Thankfully, went for the follow-up move-out with his bio tank and made sure the Elazer did not recover. He almost did. He almost recovered. He was getting up to 4 bases, up to 5th base as well. Getting into ultras. But Elazer was denied. And with that, we're getting into game number 2. Getting into game number 2 here. And we'll see if Elazer is as greedy. We'll see if he calms things down or if he just keeps doing the same. We're here for it. So we're loading into Amygdala. Here we go. Jumping into that second game and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the Polish Zerg player down in the series. Is down and soon to be out. He has to fight back here and now to force the ace match for Team Liquid. It is Elazer. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Terran player, the Italian Terran, representing Streamer Zone, leading the series 1-0. It is BabyMarine. We go. As Elazer once again is going for a 15 hatchery into a 15 spawning pool. We saw this last game, how this usually leads into a very delayed gas geyser, into roaches, into delayed link speed, into greed. And we'll see if Elazer can get away with it this time. We'll see if he cuts as many corners as he did previously. As a reminder, Elazer, he did not make a single... Oh, okay, let's go. Let's go. I was going to say Elazer didn't make a single Ling or Roach in his defense, which is why he got so much damage done. Meanwhile, BabyMarine is going for a proxy 2-rax. Let's go. It's going to be a proxy 2-rax Marine Rush with bunkers as well alongside it. Bunkers going to be placed here at the natural. Now, bear this in mind. This is only 2 raxes, not 3, so this is not an all-in. This is committed, yes, but you can transition out of this. You can expand back at home and get into a longer game state. This is not as all-in as other builds. Aggressive nonetheless. It's still aggressive. Marines are amassing. Overlord should be parked outside the natural to make sure Elazer gets eyes on the building bunkers. Speaking of, SCVs are soon to move in. Speaking of, bunkers are being placed. The boys are being pulled. So far, BabyMarine, he's going to be able to kite back. Does focus on the drones. Gets 1. Almost 2. First SCV gets saved. Second drone falls. He gets 2. He gets 3. Yeah, 3 drone kills. 4 drones. He's going to be able to get all 4 workers that deny the spine crawler, but the SCVs have gone down. And without any bunkers, I feel like Elazer, yeah, he holds on. He shuts down the bunkers, forces a cancel. If the bunkers had completed, different story. Would have been a different story here. And now BabyMarine, he has to transition. CC on the high ground, throwing down his factory. He's racing back home. We're getting to a longer game state. In the end, this was not too successful. BabyMarine, he did kill 5 drones. True. He killed 5 workers, which is nice, but ideally he wanted more damage. Ideally he wanted some queens. Ideally he wanted to deny mining at the natural. Maybe even force a cancel at the natural base as well. I mean, that would have been crazy. Does find an overlord, not bad. Supply box Elazer. Oh. Feels Elazer lord, man. That's BabyMarine, he does race back. Lings, they come in for a surround. They at least attempt to. BabyMarine, he is going to actually be cleaned up for the most part here. Down to 2 Marines. Oh, down to 1. Barely will come out on top. BabyMarine, he holds on behind this, double expanding, going for a natural and going for a 3rd CC straight away. Double expanding. And again, as we mentioned, proxy 2-rax is not all in. It's not all in. Can macro. But we'll see if he can recover and get into the mid game in a decent position. Meanwhile, Elazer going straight for the Roach Horn, skipping link speed, just now going for gases. We get very late gases here from Elazer. Leading to Roach play. And similarly to game 1, a lot of this is going to come down to the Hellion harass of BabyMarine. How good is it going to be? Good is it going to be here? As Stim is being prioritized, Stim is on the way. No add-on swap into Banshees. Ooh, actually going for not just a Hellion move out, but a Hellion move out with a Marine drop. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more committed. This time Elazer is making roaches though. Yeah, he's making roaches. He's not being too greedy this time. And we'll be able to hold his own. Yeah, not just going to roaches, going to link speed as well. And Elazer, he's not droning. He's not droning up. He's amassing an army. He's moving out. He's pushing. He's going for his own all-in. I mean, it makes sense. BabyMarine, he is double expanding. He's cutting corners to try to recover. Try and be as greedy as possible. And how the turns have tabled. Now it's time for Elazer to punish. Hellion drop into the main, gets zoned away. Roach Ravager has arrived. Going for the depots. Depots do fall. Supply blocking BabyMarine. Boys being pulled away. Oh, fast connecting in with the Marines. Yeah, massive pickups. Another depot under fire. 9 SCVs going down. Bars taking it with the tank. Oh, they do connect. Yeah, tank goes down. And now there's barely anything left. BabyMarine, he's caught with his pants down. SCV kills Marines, tanks. Depots falling left and right. And Elazer, he has broken the back of BabyMarine as things just flood across the map. And there's barely anything to defend. So he's building up more Marines, at least trying to. I'll take it for the tech lab. The Hesties going down. GG gets called. There's just nothing left. And Elazer will take game number 2, tying up the series 1-1. GG. We are tied up, but we are going to the ace match. Oh boy, it all ends here. It all ends on game 3. And again, at this time, we saw that Elazer, he was not cutting as many corners. I mean, I say that after defending against the initial 2 racks, did go for his own counter all-in to try to punish his opponent, to try to catch BabyMarine maybe cutting too many corners, which is exactly what happened. Again, BabyMarine, he was cutting corners, he was being greedy, no bunker, fast third TC. Very little army to work with, and with that, GG. GG well played. It will all end on ley lines. Oh boy. How will this story end here? Who will take it, Elazer or BabyMarine? Clearly, they can contest against each other. But as long as Elazer isn't too greedy, I feel like he should be the favorite player here. But we'll see. We shall see. It's BabyMarine, he's here to cause the upset. Let's go. So players are getting up, getting ready. Also, I do have another series after this one as well. I got a treat for you. I don't know what we're going to be stepping into, but there's one more series after this CVZ. Oh boy. As we're getting to the ace match and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of ley lines, we have the blue Zerg player for Team Liquid from the land of Poland, tying up the series 1-1. Can he take it in the end? Can he claim victory here? It is Elazer. No, he's in love with his 15-15s. Meanwhile, spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the Italian Terran, the Red Terran for Streamer Zone. It is BabyMarine. We go once again, 15-15 open out of Elazer. Once again, should be late gases, should be a late link speed, and a prioritization of Roach play instead. Again, this has been quite trendy as of late. We've seen this a lot from Elazer, from even Rainer and Dark as well. It's a very safe way to open up, a very safe way to play. As Roach Ravager can shut down early aggression and early move outs. So it can safely get you into the mid game. But now that we're settling in. This time BabyMarine going for his racks back at home. No proxy, not this time. Just setting up for his racks expand. And likewise, Elazer just droning up, taking his natural. Sorry, just stretching. We've been live for 11 hours. I think yesterday we had a 10-hour cast, so we've gone a little bit over time tonight. A little bit. I think yesterday was a 10.5 hour cast. It's similar enough. It's okay. It's okay. As we do have our 1-1 follow-up. Again, BabyMarine has often just scored into a third TC, into a starport. Very economic. I imagine we'll be seeing the same here as well. Gets the natural. Pokes in, pokes out. Overlord Scout is denied. And are we hiding anything? Not really. I mean, we're hiding an economic build. Third CC is on the way, so the same build that we saw in Game 1, and also the same builds that we saw against several earlier today. So far, so good. Meanwhile, Elazer should soon throw down his Roach Warren. Just now taking his gases. Saturating his natural. Reaper pokes in. Starport's on the way. There's a Roach Warren for Elazer. Back at home, we should soon be seeing a tech lab on this rank to go for an add-on swap into Banshees. If not, we could end up going into an early medevac again. There it is. There's the tech lab. Tech lab's on the way. Once again, that should be for Banshee play, which is ideal against a Roach all-in. So if Elazer committed, then BabyMarine, he would be ready. Banshee production has begun. Do we commit into Cloak? Yet to be determined. BabyMarine does find a couple of workers. 2 drones go down. That's an okay start. Rotating over once again, going for the third. Nice Evo walls though. Aliens, they're blocked off completely. 3 drones is nice, but again, BabyMarine, he wants more. He's hungry for more. As time goes on, now roaches are amassing. Additional queens. Becoming more and more difficult here for BabyMarine. He's yet to find the damage he's been looking for. Hellies, they rotate over towards the natural. Oh, they get in! Oh, they barely do get in. They go for the mineral line. The drones are going to be going down. And how many A workers already? 8 drone kills, getting up to 10. Only 2 roaches to defend. And this is stacking up. Well, sometimes all it takes is one wrong move. 1 open wall, 13 drones fall. Not as many as game 1, but a respectable amount nonetheless. 13 workers for 6 Hellions. 14 workers with 6 Hellions even. Banshee gets across the map. 16. Oh, and Elazer, I assumed he was just going to be going into 3-base Roach play like we saw in game 1, but no, he's going into Mutas instead. Bold move. Going into Mutas. Going to mass Muta even. And if this goes unscouted, I mean, BabyMarine, he may just over-invest into Hellion, into Tank. This does have potential for the Zerg. Does have potential. Banshee, they're going for their bases once again. Going for the Queen. And they do get it. 1 Queen goes down. But Lassie has yet to scout the main. Hasn't seen what's going on. Has no idea. So chat is so quick. It's been a lot. It's been a long day, Pappy. It's been a long. Oh no. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. As versus are getting shut down. 13 Mutas on the way, and so far unscouted. The Mutas have been unscouted. BabyMarine has no idea what's going on. Back at home, no turrets. Is massing up some Marines, thankfully, but is not ready to mineral lines. He is not ready for this. And Elazer, he moves out. Unscouted. Link speed is on the way. +1 carry pace. BabyMarine, he does catch the Mutas. Yeah, barely does spot them. Oh wait, he's crazy. Elazer, he dives in. Does dive in. Marines, they go for the stim, and they trade. That's going to be how many? 17 Marines for 4 Mutas. Mutas, they barely come out on top, and he's going for the kill. He's going for the kill, going for the Marines, picking off more and more Marines at a time. And no anti-air. And that might just be game. That might be game then and there. Crazy maneuver here for Elazer to dive on those Marines, but it was worth it. It was more than worth it. Gets 4 CVs. Catching out more workers, going for the tanks. Ling roach reinforcements soon to arrive. Gets another tank. Oof. That's another tank. Mutas have to retreat. Drone's going down once again. And they will be able to collapse on these Banshees. We'll shut them down. Bleeding out 9 drones in the process. Oh, no detection! No detection. BabyMarine, he's doing some damage across the map. Evening up the worker count, shutting down these roaches as well. BabyMarine, he's still in this. He is still in this. Gets 10 workers. Building up his army. Armory's on the way for 2-2. As soon as they do threaten the natural once again. Catching more reinforcements. Oh, yeah, that is brutal. Not just reinforcements, but tanks. More SCVs. BabyMarine, he scans, he sees what he wants, he's going for the 4th. And can Elazer stop him? Can he slow him down? Looking to deny the building CC. BabyMarine, he commits. Bailey's not ready. Uh-oh. Bailey's at Bailey not ready in time. Massive sim, he dives in, he denies the Bailings. 0 Bailings left over. And BabyMarine, he can win the game. He can win the game with this fight. He can't keep pushing. Going for the mineral line. Bailey's about to morph in. Expansion's gonna fall. Expansion does fall in time. Marines, they stand their ground, but Bailey's they waddle in. Oh, not the Bailings! Oh my god, no major connections. Elazer, he's holding. He's holding on. Spins up his Metamax. Oof, full Metamax goes down. But at least from here, at least BabyMarine, he was able to force back the Zerg player. Killed a 4th expansion. Did put things on, or did delay the move out. As BabyMarine, he is securing himself. Going for his 4th once again. Mutas into the main is denied. Elazer embracing Ling Bane. Grabbing the army. Oh. Put some fights around. Both armies are looking quite comparable. Elazer has a higher worker count. BabyMarine has a higher army supply. Elazer getting up to 81 drones. He's getting out of hand. He's reaching his final form. BabyMarine, he needs to stop him soon. Otherwise, they're not going to be neck and neck in that supply. Not for much longer. Scans ahead of time. Spots the 5th. Backing up. Bounce back up from here. Mutas once again distracting. Elazer still building up his upgrades just because of the chaotic nature of the build and especially prioritizing mass muta. The upgrades are lackluster. Bailings, they do roll into the mineral line. Unchecked. Late reaction. Does react in time though. That's okay. Oh. So you got 3 ACVs. Again, could have been so much worse. But the main army's diving in. And there's no Widowmine set up here. Marines get caught out. Bailings, they bust into the mineral line. They go for the planetary. Planetary goes down. Elazer, he backs up. He does run through the army though. And BabyMarine, he can just commit to a counterattack. Elazer down in supply. As again, there's no turning back. More bases falling to the mutas. Bane rolling in. Oh my god! The reaction! Oh! He takes the Bailey's to the face! No splits! That was a brutal loss. I mean, does pick up a good chunk of his bio though. Meanwhile, pushing on the right hand side, takes out a base. Not bad. Jeez, that was 36 Marines going down. It could have been a much cleaner engage. I mean, BabyMarine, he's still got the army. Still has that massive army to work with. It's okay. It's still in this. Lays up to 81 workers. And Elazer is still committing to Mass Muta, or I should say to Mutiling Bane. Not going into Ultras. Not going into Hive Tech. Just committed on a Lair Tech kind of mid-game army instead. Surprise buying time, but these fringe bases are under fire. Army dives in. Elazer keeping up. Ooh, takes out the Medivacs. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 Medivacs going down. The drop is denied. Oh my god. Massive loss for BabyMarine. Does get the expansion though. Elazer knocked down to 4 bases. Still very close supply. BabyMarine taking the center expansion. Moving out. Once again going for the mineral line. He's going for it, but not enough Marines. Oh, my shield doesn't connect. And mine shield's not quite going off. Nice target firing. Gets Wooded Mine. BabyMarine, he does trade well. Oh, the friendly fire. Friendly fire is brutal. Elazer, he holds, he defends, just barely. Goes to the mineral line, takes down the CC. Bailey's they do borrow at the ramp. Let's go. And the reality is that most of this army does not shoot up. The tanks, the Marines, they do nothing. There's only Marauders left. And they can be targeted by all these mutas. The Marauders are punished. Marines coming in. BabyMarine, he barely holds on. Oh, he wants to. He wants to bait him in. Up. He wants it. What my drop is gonna reset. Got 3 drones. Nope. Elazer, is he looking? Is he looking? Does he step in? Oh, he wants it. Massive connection. Mutas, they dive. They dive on the army. With my shots going up the base. Oh my god. Who bait 2? Elazer losing everything. Mutas, they get shut down. Despite the failing connection, the Woodmines, they were greater. And Elazer, he plummets in supply. Oh. Late splits. Late reaction by BabyMarine. Brutal baiting connections. Mind shot going up. Still very close. But I want to give the edge to BabyMarine to the Terran. So he can't keep going. Now taking the center expansion. Unbarring. Moving forward. Heading for the center expansion. Elazer going down. Hitting Elazer where it hurts. Going for the drones. Illumination shots. Where mine's going to be going off? Massive connections. Oh my god. The mutas go down and that's it. GG gets called and BabyMarine will take the series 2-1. Will take down the Elazer. GG. Oh my god. Again, so difficult to make Master Muto work. Again, one wrong move and you will lose everything to the Widow Mines, to the Marines as well. Elazer, who was playing on a knife's edge, had some cheeky moves himself. He was in the driver's seat for what felt like a long time there, was doing quite a lot to gain map control, and was even trading well with his Ling Bane initially, but alas, one too many mine shots to the face with that GG well played. Rough, expensive losses there for Elazer, and at BabyMarine, he does it. He does fight back. GG. GG, well played. The baits, Pappy, the baits. And with that, congratulations, BabyMarine, who will take him down, and I believe that is going to be concluding the group stage. I could be mistaken, but I think Ryung and Cyril are still playing out their series. I'd have to double check. I will double check here. Or are they done? Oh no, they're done. Okay, there you go. They did just wrap up. So it looks like they have wrapped up day 2, and we are getting ready for day number 3. But before we get into day 3, we have one final series to jump into. Uno más, papi, uno más. Oh my god. You may have remembered, and there is a slight spoiler in a sense, because we know that it was a fast series. But shout out to Hearthstone. Shout out to Hearthstone, because he was kind enough. If you remember, we were going to be casting Hearthstone versus Jumi. But at the time, we were busy with the final game of Ryung versus BabyMarine. So we were locked in a TVT. Wasn't even a long one. It was like a 20-minute game at most. When we came out of that series, though, I was looking for Hearthstone and Jumi. They had already finished. They had already finished, and Hearthstone, he did let me know, did share those replays. I have no idea what happened, by the way. No idea what happened outside of the fact that it's a short series. So may as well squeeze it in and jump into one final best of 3. I do not know what the results are. I did not look at the Wikipedia page. I recommend avoiding spoilers as we jump into a PvP. Let's go. I'm ready, Pappy. I'm ready. Let's go.